Welcome everyone into the third space, whether you are joining us online or whether you're in the face-to-face space. It's wonderful to have you here joining us. Today's practice is a mindfulness practice. And just a reminder that mindfulness is paying attention or being aware moment to moment of whatever we're thinking, or feeling, or sensing. So let's begin today by settling down our physical bodies initially. And along with settling our bodies, beginning to allow our mind, our thoughts, our emotions, our spirit to settle into a place of stillness and calmness. I'm just going to allow ourselves that opportunity to do that. Beginning to notice the breath in to the body and out of the body. Noticing the flow of air as it enters in through our nose, down our throats, deep into our bellies, into our diaphragm or the lower lobes of the lungs. Noticing what the breath in and out does in terms of movement in our bodies. Just noticing the natural way in which the body contracts and expands. Perhaps as we begin our practice, our breathing is a little shallow. Maybe we might notice the upper lobes of our lungs and our shoulders moving up and down. And if that's happening today, making a conscious decision to draw the air in further down into the body. And allowing the bottom and the top of the breath to just hold. So breathing in, holding, releasing the breath, and holding. Extending each aspect of the breath in and out, slightly longer with each breath. Particularly resting in the bottom of the breath, resting in that place of exhalation. Not rushing, not striving for air, but just allowing the body to flow into its own natural rhythm. Focusing our mind on the breath really helps us to stay present in this present moment. We can't really store up breath. We can't take a breath from the future. Flow of breath is for every moment. Each breath is transient. And we embrace that. Holding an attitude of thankfulness and gratefulness for that flow of air in and out of our bodies. The breath of life, the life breath. Moving our internal focus now to the thoughts in our mind. And let's use our imagination to consider the thoughts in our mind like waves lapping against the shore. Perhaps the waves are strong, insistent. Perhaps they make a loud noise within our mind. As we observe the thoughts in our mind, we allow them to drop down to a place of quietness, of gentleness. Just a gentle lapping of the thoughts against the shore. Falling ever more quiet and ever more still. Whenever a thought is a little loud or a little bigger than we'd hoped for it, we just watch it lap against the shore, being drawn back out into the ocean and becoming quiet and still. Let's take some time now to sit in that place of quietness in our mind. as we continue to breathe in and out deeply, we draw our internal focus now down to our heart space, down to the center of our emotional being, and using the same imagery of the waves on the shore, we begin to observe the kinds of emotions that we've been experiencing in this moment, during this day. Just noticing those emotions and imagining them as waves on the shore. Each feeling is transitory. Feelings are in the moment and then gone, just like the waves on the shore. So let's take some time now to observe our emotions, not being critical of ourselves for experiencing them, but just recognizing that they flow in and out, just like the breath. Allowing ourselves to come to a place of feeling peaceful, feeling calm. Moving our awareness now to the sounds of our environment. Sounds of our environment are similar to the sounds of the waves on the shore. Flowing in and out, loud and soft. And we just allow our ears to hear whatever it is they're hearing. Nothing is a distraction. The soundscape is the soundscape. The ever-flowing sounds of life around us. We hear them and we allow them to drift past our consciousness with no need to engage any particular one. Just enjoying that they represent the life of whatever place we find ourselves in this moment. So let us take some time to be nourished by the sounds of our environment. As we sit in this place of stillness, breathing in and out, in every moment, our bodies are being nourished by the oxygen that we draw in. Our bodies are being held in a place of stability by the gravity connecting us to the earth. Let us yield to the gravity in our bodies. May our bodies continue to be nourished with every breath in. Let us turn our internal focus now to our bodies. Where are we resisting the gravity? Where are we pressing against it in this moment? Perhaps it is our shoulders and our neck that is resisting the drawing down. Perhaps our hands, our fingers, or our bellies. Wherever we are, resisting that wonderful drawing down of gravity, we let it go. releasing, relinquishing, yielding. Resting in the heaviness, the stillness. Taking a few moments now to notice the areas that need to yield. As we draw this time of mindfulness to a close, we gently and slowly allow our conscious thoughts to move from the edges of our mind back into the center, bubbling up, beginning to re-engage with our thoughts, feelings, our bodies, sounds of our environment. Gently blinking open our eyes so that we begin to re-engage with what we can see. Taking a deep breath in. When we exhale, coming back into the company of others. Be at peace, my friends. Shalom.